Hey y'all, how you doing? I'm alright. Just relaxing for the day. My back is in pretty bad shape, so I'm probably going to take some medicine here in a little bit and hopefully let the muscle spasms stop with luck. But I wanted to take this time to talk about the holidays and how they affect some people. You know, I talk from experience on this because I've been on both sides of the spectrum. Um, you know, Thanksgiving, well, pretty much from mid-October on, it is usually a very happy and joyous time for people. A lot of people, the majority. This is their season. They are just always smiling and bubbly and talking about, how happy they are and the plans they have and the family get-togethers. And they're just irritatingly joyous. And I only say that because, there have been times that I've been that way. When it gets to when it would get to the holidays, I would be overjoyed because I would be looking forward to spending it with family and surprising my kids for Christmas, with their gifts when they were young. And I've been that way. But I say irritatingly joyous because I've been on the other spectrum of that, where from the middle of October on, I have been miserable, depressed, unhappy, the absolute very essence of being a Grinch. I don't know as if I really can be diagnosed with it, but the seasonal affective disorder, it does come into play this time of year for a lot of people. I, for one, because I don't sleep well, having it get dark at 4:30 at night in the evening and stay dark up until 6 or 7 in the morning, that is fucking torture for me. I absolutely hate it. And then when you throw in being depressed, in pain, chronic illnesses, no more close family that comes to visit, you just want to stay in your house, say bah humbug, and fuck everybody. And, this holiday season is not only this, but the holiday season is a bad time for people that are depressed. They feel even more lonely, more worthless, more useless, unwanted, unloved. And end up being even more secluded, because to take that trip out of their house and be around everybody that is so joyous and is nonstop talking about how perfect things are and how happy they are, that's unbearable for a lot of people. At times, even myself. The holidays really, really show the difference between normal and depressed. Depression, unchecked, leads to a lot of suicides. And as we go forward in this holiday season, my hope is that anyone and everyone that sees this maybe takes a few moments a day to reach out to a friend that they know is alone, that they know is maybe struggling, that they may even have suspicions that their friend is struggling. Reaching out with a text or a call to say, hey, I was thinking about you, how you doing? Something like that can make all the difference in the world for a person contemplating suicide. When you're contemplating suicide, you feel alone. And I mean 1000% alone. You feel useless and worthless, like you're a burden on society and everyone that knows you. You feel like no one will ever miss you if you're gone. And as the holidays are getting ramped up, my hope is that people take the time to remember not everybody is as happy as you are. And these people like me, we stop reaching out. We stop going out because it becomes overwhelmingly impossible to keep a smile and show interest for everybody that is all bubbly and happy for the holidays that are coming. it is exhausting to fake the smile and feign interest in someone else's joy when you don't have it. It is exhausting, and everybody else's happiness and joy ends up reinforcing those personal feelings of being alone and being unwanted and unneeded and unloved. It is hard, whether your family has grown apart, you've lost your family to death, and now, yeah, you have family, but you almost seem like an afterthought of their life. That makes things very hard. And we as society need to be a little more mindful of that. And as just individuals, we need to realize not all of our friends are feeling that joy that we may, or that others may. You know, I lump myself into the non-joyous because I may not be depressed, but I certainly do not feel that joyous happiness. This year I am more excited, but you know, I fall on the unhappy side of the spectrum. And that's why I talk about this, because I know how those thoughts get in your mind and reverberate in there. You're nothing, you're useless, nobody wants you, you're unloved. And they just keep bouncing all around continuously, even though it's not true. So take a moment, reach out to personally say, hey, I'm thinking of you. Hey, how you doing? You are loved. You are wanted in this world. That can make all the difference between life and death for some people. I'm making it very clear right now, I am not suicidal. I do struggle with depression, but I am also comfortable and fairly happy with my life. Do I wish my family was around and that I had more family? Of course. But I am by no means am I that depressed or spiraling down the dark abyss of hopelessness. I'm not. I'm good. I'm making this video because I want people to understand, while you're walking around on cloud 9 because this is your season, you probably have at least one friend, probably a lot more, that are struggling as to whether they even want to stay on this earth another holiday season. And I hope people will take the time to reach out and be that ray of hope for someone, because it is important to remind people they are wanted and needed and loved. So I pray that we as people and individuals can be more compassionate towards those that are struggling during this time of year. And I pray, if you've watched this, that it inspires you to reach out to even just one person and say, hey, how you doing? You're a part of my life and I'm glad you are. Because it literally can make the difference between life and death. So, as you celebrate and enjoy all your blessings, maybe take a moment to be the blessing in someone else's life that may not have many. So I'm going to stop here. I do thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And I love y'all with all my heart. And I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.